Hey everybody, this is Germ, and this is the first slash second episode of my series where I'm going to try to finish all the attachments and unlocks in Battlefield 3. I say it's first slash second video. I did make a video kind of introducing this concept, but this is the first video where I have finished a gun since I started the series. Of course, I finished about 5 or 6 guns before I came up with the idea for this, but this is the first one I finished. This is the L96, and actually to finish this gun, I decided to kind of jump into the meat grinder of Team Deathmatch. I'm not really playing as much of a recon for this game. I'm just kind of playing semi-aggressive recon. You know, I'm not super aggressive like Sergeant Enigma or anyone running around just like no-scoping people like crazy and dragging headshots out of thin air, but I am just kind of playing a little bit aggressively with the L96. And what I thought I would do for each of these guns as I finish them is just kind of give you a little overview of my general thoughts about the gun and the attachments I consider to be kind of the best attachments, the things I use, the things I enjoyed using on it. I'm not going to try to talk to you about all the damage and everything like that really in depth, because there's like 100 different really awesome weapons reviews you can find if you really want to read them. So I'm not going to try to do that. We're just going to talk about what I liked about each gun. So the L96 is a pretty good sniper rifle. It kind of reminds me of the M24 in Bad Company 2 and in Battlefield 2. It's kind of really good, middle of the road, pretty light, pretty fast, good magazine size, and very versatile. It's pretty good at long distances. With the 12x scope, I would say that's maybe a little bit more than its really good range. It's really awesome with an 8x. 12x, I don't think the velocity is quite enough that it's that effective, but some people really do like it. It's a very widely used gun. I'd say half the recons that I kill and happen to see what their kit is, it is the L96. So I know it's a very popular gun. As far as attachments, I would say the essential attachment would be the straight pull bolt. The straight pull bolt makes a huge difference in most of the recon guns, but it definitely makes a huge difference in this gun as far as the speed in which you can fire. It actually fires a little bit like a semi-auto once you have the straight pull bolt. That's how fast you can load another cartridge into the chamber. So I think the straight pull bolt is definitely something you want to use. I'm not really a lay down on a hill type recon. I do that very rarely, so I don't really have any use for the bipod. Something's nice. The laser sight is nice because you can kind of use it if you're trying to run around and shoot people at very close ranges. The only thing I don't like about it is if the person shoots at you and you're under suppression, then you very likely will miss even if the laser sight is on the person. And that's not really a fault of the gun so much as just the way Battlefield does suppression. So the laser sight can be nice, but it's not something I found that useful. There's a couple different red dots and variable level zooms. If you like them, great. I'm kind of a purist as far as I just like the 8x and a regular red dot and maybe an ACOG like I have here if I'm playing kind of intermediate. But I didn't really play around much with like the 7x scopes and stuff. They're just not really my cup of tea. If you like them, that's fine. The suppressor, that's a fine attachment if you're playing pretty fast and loose. It doesn't make a huge difference in the gun's handling. It does make it a little more inconvenient when you're trying to get one-shot kills on people close to you. You pretty much have to get a headshot, whereas without it, you can nail people in the chest if they have a little bit of damage to them, and they go down pretty quick. I'm not sure exactly how much the suppressor changes the damage of the gun. Again, some of this is just perception based and not based on actual facts, just because I'm more going on my impressions of the gun and not trying to give you a hardcore review of it. So situations where you're going to be running into a lot of people, you might want to have the suppressor if you're good at getting away from them. Otherwise, I don't think I'd bother equipping it. But yeah, it's a very, very versatile weapon. I really enjoy using it. It works in a variety of situations very, very well. Partly because of the large magazine, partly because of the good damage, good range, good accuracy, stuff like that. Very, very good middle-of-the-road recon rifle. So for the recon next, I'm thinking of trying out the M98B. The M95 in Battlefield was a big favorite of mine, so this could be pretty fun, I hope. I'm planning on putting a red dot on it and rocking that for a while, and maybe the iron sights, so that's my plan, unless you guys think I should be starting with a different one. This is, I think, the first recon gun I finished, so I still have the rest of them to go, but yeah, anyway, first gun is completed. So thanks for watching and have a great day.